Good evening, everyone, and happy Moon Day. Yes, I have returned after a holiday week, and of course, the last time that the computer shut down due to heat. So we got the AC on full blast tonight. So we are good and ready to go. Welcome to Becca, Jarek, and Jess, who have all gotten on the free list. If you want to get on tonight's free list, here's how. To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general one-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support. Yes, I greatly appreciate your shares because, you know, the economy's been shit lately and I could definitely use your help. So even if you can't send me money, then send people, you know, because I believe in what I do. And I believe that once people are exposed to the community, that they'll want to be a part of it. That's just my belief. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. But hey, doesn't cost you nothing to share out and it gets you a free one card. So abso-fucking-lutely like, subscribe, and share. Let me know that you've liked, subscribed, and shared, and we will get it going on. Meanwhile, so glad you're joining us. Here's a little bit about me. I am the Witch Coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coaches Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free one-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free one-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple, making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic.
This is the, sorry, my bad. I had the mute button still on. Anyway, Jarrett Kirkland, Stephanie Thompson, and Papa Bear sent me this box. Now, this is my birthday present, y'all, okay? And this is how much it is wrapped in, because they had to make a special box for it, okay? Y'all should be able to hear me now. You can hear me now, right? Yeah, better be able to hear me now. Which reminds me, I should turn the music on. Okay, I got the music on. All right. So I'm seeing you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Still no sound? How about now? Testing, testing. You can hear me now? Can somebody tell me I can be heard? So anyway, I've had this box for a week. All right, loud and clear. Good. I've had this box for a week. I was asked to open it specifically on the live, so I haven't even cut into it because I would be tempted to fucking open it because I know some of what's in here. I haven't seen it, but I have a cognitive knowledge of it. Okay, so here we go. We're opening here, right here on the screen. All right, I have unwrapped this crazy box. Look at how much tape there is. Okay, holy duct tape, Batman. And may I say, good choice on the tissue paper. Purple. Woo, purple tissue paper. Purple tissue paper. Oh, wow. My favorite for my birthday, purple tissue paper. Now, my birthday was in April, but, you know, when somebody's making custom shit for you, yeah, be patient. That's what that is, okay? More purple tissue paper. Oh, there's stuff in this purple tissue paper. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. We're gonna unwrap this here. I'm gonna move our 1, 2, 3s off and we'll pull them back in a minute. Because I want y'all to be able to see whatever it is. You're going to see it when I do. All right. You're going to see it when I do. Now, some of you guys know I asked for spoons for my birthday. What do I mean by spoons? This is my spoon garden. People painted little spoons for me. Now, if you're not familiar with spoon theory, look it up because that is for people who have like chronic anything. And sorry, but my autism is chronic, aka it's not going away, and it's something I have to deal with and live with on a daily basis, so that makes me a spoonie. What is this? Ooh, what's this? Okay, it says something on here. Hold on, can't read it. Give me a minute. So we've got this cast. It looks like a aluminum cast. And like maybe this is a composite metal cast of skulls. Oh, this one's super heavy. There must be some iron or pyrite in this one because holy Toledo. And this is a little bit lighter, so I think this is an aluminum cast here. Let's see what it says on here. It says, "For Old Wolf" from James, aka Papa Bear. Honey! Wolf! Honey! Baby cakes. Sweet love. I don't know if he's in there. If you can hear me. Arroo! Wolf. Oh, and here's some spoons. Here. Oh my goodness. Here's some spoons. Okay. So I asked for spoons and everybody to kind of decorate spoons for me. And that reminds me on the days where I don't have spoons. Oh, look at this. Okay. So who made this one? This is way cool. Slay Queen. Look at that. It's got like a purple gem on it and a crown. Okay. So here's a spoon for me. I'm going to carry this as a spoon for a moment. Don't worry. It's going to go in my spoon garden in a few, but I'm going to stuff it in my headband for right now. Who made this one? Custom made and poured. Who made this one? I'm going to have to write some names down on these. And then I have you, JK. I think, oh no, what does this say on here? Hold on. It says CH Chuck. Okay, so this is Jarek's and this is Chuck's. I love it. So happy. Okay, putting them right in the spoon garden. Spoon garden. Right here. It lives right next to me. So, okay. I love you. Thank you. All right. So these are custom made and poured. We will give them to the wolf shortly. I feel something big, long, and heavy. Something big, long, and heavy here. Okay. Oh, my Lanta. Could this be the ultimate spoon? This is, oh my Lanta, the ultimate spoon. Hold on, I gotta desk camera this shit because there is no way you guys are gonna be able to see this whole thing, even with there. This thing is as long as my entire arm. Okay. And look at that crystals on here and beaded all the way around. And this is custom crafted and poured. And this feels like the same kind of weight that this has. So this must be the mix that you were talking about. I must know what all is in this mix, but this is amazing. And there's some great like sparklies and stuff that's in it. So this was very intentioned. This is, I know, isn't that? Oh, we have a special guest, boys and girls. We have a special guest, boys and girls. Our special guest that has joined us tonight is Cosmic Artie, aka Artemis, who we all know and love. Okay. Oh, it looks like a piece of the glue came off, so I will have to re-glue that part right there. I'm guessing that's where it goes. So yeah, part of that came off in shipping, but it is easy to glue gun back because I can see where it fits right there. So there we go. Nordic gold mold and casts. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how awesome is this is. Okay, so our special guest tonight is Cosmic Artie. And you know, there's a special song for that, for our special guest, for Artemis. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You are fucking awesome. You've leveled up for sure. Happy birthday, Artie. All right, tissue paper. I'm gonna have to pick up all this tissue paper later, but I'm having fun just throwing it because I can feel, okay, nope, that's the rest of the tissue paper. All right, good. All right, so OMFG, y'all. OMFG, look at this. I am this one spoon to rule them all, okay? One spoon to rule them all. And in the witch's love bind them. Thank you very much for my spoons. This is the ultimate spoon. When I'm feeling like I'm having a bad day, anybody who fucks with me is gonna get their shit pot stirred with this spoon. Because let me tell you, if I hit somebody with this one, this is at least 1d12 bludgeoning damage. At least. Maybe 2d12, depending on if I have advantage on a roll. Okay? This is bludgeoning damage. I love it. All right, I am going to have to put this someplace special for right now because I need to get it off the desk. I will give these to Wolf shortly, but here we go. I might actually split the skulls with them. No, one for him and one for Monkey. Are you okay with that? If I give one to Monkey? Did I see the back of the scoop? Oh, no, I did not. And it says a very big spoon. I love that. Papa Bear, Stephanie, Izzy, Bug, and DJ. Yes. One spool to rule them all, and then the witches' love bind them. Okay, but you know what? We witches, we like to say, a little sage, a little hood, a little wish a motherfucker would. Right now, I wish a motherfucker would, because my spoon is ready to stir the shit pot. Okay? So yes, we ain't afraid of no shit. I love it. I'm going to set this on my altar real quick. Right. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Woo. Oh, that was awesome. That was fun. All right. So we have crap on the screen right now, as you can see. You know what else gives me strength? Besides purple tissue paper, which I'm just kind of getting out of my way a little bit. Little notes like this. I got this note along with a really pretty purple homemade candle. See, here's my purple homemade candle. I will be using this in a spell of some kind, probably on the full moon. And a pair of earrings and a note. And it says, Shiya, thank you for being such a true and inspiring presence. We look forward to seeing you every time we're here. That was given to me by another vendor from up at Mythic Treasures who does, and I will be posting some of their stuff later and whatnot, but up at Mythic Treasures that It's a spoon for when I'm down to the last spoon. You know what? If that's my last spoon, that spoon can get me for days. Just saying. It is the one spoon to rule them all. But, yeah, it was another vendor up at Mythic Treasures because, you know, we work to lift each other up there. That is a space literally of, as Sue's vision, Sue being the owner, Sue's vision has it, a place of reciprocity, a place where we give to each other, where we are all participatory in the collective, you know? So if you are in and around the Rochester area, I highly recommend checking out Mythic Treasures. And besides, I could use a hug. So I'm there every Saturday and Sunday. Come up and give me a hug. I mean, even if you just come and get a one card and give me a hug, I'd be happy. I love hugs. I am a heart hugger. Okay. And some people are like, oh, but I'm dirty. I'm smelling. I don't care. I want the love. I want the connection. I want the touch. I want the breathing. I want the community, you know? Being here in one community together, being in a place where we can all lift each other up. That is what means the world to me. Building community. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. So thank you very much, Stephanie, Papa Bear, Bug, DJ, and Izzy. I really appreciate it so much. Okay, Derek and Chuck, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that you guys glued stuff to the booth. I really do. That is so unique. So on one of them, this is what we've got, a little peridot, and it looks like a moonstone or an opal. I'll have to look at it under light to see what that is. Unless Jarek wants to just inform me. Or tektite. Could be a tektite. Oh, and that looks like a smoky quartz. I don't know. So now that I have it in the light. And then this one is a really nice purple gemstone with a crown. Because, you know, I'm not the purple witch or anything. This is the first birthday you've had in a while where you don't feel like you're drowning. That is beautiful and wonderful, Artie. That is beautiful. Becca, you live very close. You live infinitely close because you live in my heart. Okay, as do so many of you. So, and hugs to you, Eileen. Absolutely. So, like, yes, as I said, times are tight, times are tough. So, moonstone. Okay, yeah, moonstone and smoky quartz. Once I got the light on it, I have colored lights in this room, so it changes the look until I put my actual, like, you know, phone light on it or something to get a clear white light look. But yeah, gorgeous. So, thank you. All right, let me go back here, and I was too busy paying attention to the stupid duct tape and the wonderful spoons, you know, to see who else shared. So I have aluminum and aluminum bronze. Got it. Okay. So yes, Jerica. Absolutely. John Wick, what's up? Okay, I did not kill your dog. I would never kill a dog ever in a million years. But I will help you kill all the people who killed your dog, John Wick. Okay, just saying. I'll hold them down. I'll hex them, and you can catch them and be Baba Yaga. All right, let's see who else is a shared. Artie, have you shared? Becca, number 2. Jarek, number 3. All right, let me just say this. Who I have on the shared list is, yes, Amethyst Energy. You got it. I'll take it. Becca, Jarek, Jess, Jessica, Moon, and Lady Cindy. I have you guys down. So, if you didn't hear your name and you want to get on the shared list, then here's, in the free list, here's how.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings. whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list. Join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me.
All right, my friends. So we have our 1, 2, and 3 for our collective reading up on the screen. Let me explain for anybody who's new what this is about. Is that you choose whatever you're drawn to. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 3. 2 and 1. 2, 3 and 1. 1. Whatever. Take whatever permutation you have of what works for you, what you feel drawn to. And then when I flip them over, this is a chance for you to check your own intuition to see if, hey, did you second guess yourself on which card held your message? Did you get the right message? Did it resonate with you? Great. Did it not resonate with you? One of the others resonated with you, but you second guessed yourself? That's a learning experience. Either way, you get a divine message, and you get to play with your intuition for a minute. So Cindy's going all 3. She's going full down. So let me know what you guys are drawn to. Pick one of those that is down below. By the way, new shit's coming for the mentorship circle.
Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, and yes, I agree. It is awesome. And you know what? Part of what makes it awesome is you, Jarek. All right, let's start with number ones. All of our number ones. Oh my goodness. We have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is like, okay, you're dealing with a lot of input that's coming in from the world right now. In this particular deck especially, you see, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. You're feeling bound up and feeling like you're tied up. But along come Hunan and Moonin, okay? Hunan and Moonin are here. And they are like, they see. You're blind, but they see. And they're going to, just like they do for Father Odin, they're going to be your eyes. But not only that, they are literally untangling this poor girl. I want you to see this closer up. They are untangling this poor girl from all the crap that's binding her up. Okay? And that way she can free herself. But they're giving her that help, that insight, that guidance. They're talking to her. They're telling her, hey, we got you. We're not here to attack you. Follow your intuition. Listen to the fact that Hunan and Moonin are there giving you the insight from Father Odin that they go and they see and they know and they're feeding you the information that you need. Trust that guidance. It will unbind you. Okay? That's that for everybody for number one. All right? Now, let's go in for number 2. How did that resonate with my number 1s? Let's see who picked up. Artie, Cindy, Lady Cindy. Burp. I can't see who else chose number 1, but yeah, those are 2 of you guys that chose number 1. All right, so let's see what number 2 is. Number 2 is the 9 of Swords, and this is the grief card. Okay, this is the grief card. Once again, we have the representation with the crows that are ravens that are coming in here. Take your pick. Honestly, without looking at the beaks too closely, it could go either way, whether it's crows or ravens, what have you. I'm just going to go with ravens because we're going with the ravens here from Hunan and Moonin, you know. But with that 9 of Swords, we have this woman who is grieving there, and she has her pillow. She's ready to settle down into her grief. And you know what? That's fucking powerful. That is powerful to settle into our grief. And you're going to look at me and you're going to be like, Shiya, I thought we were supposed to move through our grief and get to the other side. Yes, but not until we settle in with it. If we spiritually bypass ourselves, if we spiritually bypass our grief, then that is not really sitting in our truth. And you know what? Guilty as fucking charged. I will spiritually bypass my own emotions, not giving myself permission to feel anger or hurt or anything that's seen as a negative emotion. But those negative emotions, they're there to show us something's up. They're there to teach us. You know what? When we are grieving the loss of an illusion, then that teaches us. The losses that we experience in our life, we learn from. Okay? And some of them are like, well, Shiya, I didn't learn from the loss of so-and-so. Yeah, you did. If you're on a path to healing from losing somebody in your life, like I did, like losing my husband, I'll tell you what, that was a hell of a learning experience. I'm bouncing back from my experience and learning exactly just what people really were, who people were, I was shocked with the amount of people who were truly there for me at that point. And then I was shocked that the people I thought who were going to be truly there weren't. And it's like, huh. So now that they can't get out of Mike anything anymore, they're going to, okay. But I see people who are, you know, they're like, what did we learn? Well, here it is. You need to sit with your grief for a little bit. You've had a grief experience for whatever reason. People, places, things, illusions, whatever. You need to learn to sit with your grief before you can move through it. We're not supposed to move past things. We're supposed to move through it. Okay? When we go through something, it becomes a part of us. It becomes a part of our experience. And as Lady Cindy just put it there, it makes us stronger and teaches us. Grief itself doesn't, but how we heal from it, how we move through it, does. Sometimes it's a loss of autonomy. Sometimes it's a loss of an illusion that you thought somebody was a different way than what they are. You thought that this was going to happen, and you had a hope or a dream or an expectation. And you have to learn to let that go because the universe says, honey, that's not for you. Okay? Sometimes it's maybe the loss of an Eric in your life. Person that was meant for knows exactly who I'm talking about. Okay? But it is grieving those losses and sitting with them and realizing that only in going through some of these griefs, only in going through some of these losses, can we truly grow. Because we don't grow when things are happy, happy, joy, joy. We love the happy, happy, joy, joy moments. But it's not as easy to grow in those. It's the challenges that get us going, you know? Hello, Amber Peters. And you shared too. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, yeah, sit in your grief. Feel it. Understand it for what it is. Don't ask why at this point. Just like, you know what? Give yourself permission to just, man, that sucked. Man, I wish that could have been a thing, but the universe said it's not a thing. So I'm going to grieve the loss of my perceived thing, whether it was actually my thing, whether it was a perceived thing, whether it was an illusion, whether it was whatever. I'm going to grieve my loss. And I'm going to come through. Yes, indeed, Sarah Marie. I'm going to come through that grief. And I'm going to get to the other side. But right now, it's okay for me to just sit here and acknowledge that sucked. That sucked. I'll get better. But that sucked. Aw, I'm sorry, Eileen, but at least your niece went on to give the gift of life to so many. Now, we got a lot of heavy messages, and I'm telling you, the ravens are in every goddamn one of these cards today. Heavy messages. So here's number 3, is the Ten of Swords. Look, not everybody out there who wants you to succeed is going to succeed. Not everybody out there that is turning around and giving you the platitudes and giving you the things and saying the things and creating the dopamine rush and stuff like that. Not everybody's what they pretend to be. The Ten of Swords is that backstabber, that backstabby, that kind of whatever, maybe the frenemy, maybe the direct enemy. Maybe it's an aspect of saying that there are some people out there that are not conspiring for your highest and greatest good, and you need to pay attention to your intuition. You need to listen to that intuition and keep the guard up. Guard yourself. Protect your energy and walk in your authenticity. Exactly. And I feel like all of these really resonate for you, definitely. Okay? So this Ten of Swords is to learn to trust that when you feel that instinct, when you think it is, keep your eyes wide open. Okay? Keep your eyes wide open. See it for what it is. But again, move through it. It's interesting that what we have here in our 1, 2, and 3 is literally a story. Okay? Number 1, she's been trapped. Hoonin and Moonin are coming here to free her and help her take the blinders off. But she realizes in taking the blinders off, her grief, her loss. So she sits down. She sits in her grief for a little bit. She experiences that. She lets it wash over her. She lets it cleanse her, because grief can be cleansing. She lets it come over and treats it like a sacred ritual of sitting in her grief. Her tears are precious divine liquid from the goddess, that they rise up. When we cry, our tears are a blessing and a gift from the goddess. Okay? That is literally our empathy. That is literally the divine symbol of our emotionality is given to us by the goddess, that's coming up from our heart, welling from our gut through our heart, all the way up through our throat chakra and coming out with an expression near our third eye. Near our third eye. It is cleansing so that our sight may now see. We are cleansing. We are putting ourselves through that grief. And then we see the elements, the backstabby, the bullshit that's going on around us. The people who are telling us we're too much or we're not enough or whatever. We're seeing that clearly now. And look at her. She is standing up and she is walking in her goddamn truth now. And her birds are above her, having her back, watching over her. I am taking a picture of this. This is speaking so hard to me right now. I am taking a picture of this for myself. I just took a picture of it, you know, because this one is, I mean, this is so much of what I've been reading for others. This is so much of what I'm seeing in the world right now. This is so much of what I'm seeing in life right now, because you know what? As my friend Sheila calls it, ascension energy. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen Sheila Tillett. She is amazing. And my other friend Colleen Irwin, she's been writing about stuff like this on how we are going through grief cycles. We are releasing the old ways of doing things. This is what my friend Sheila calls ascension symptoms. Okay. We're leveling up, y'all. We're leveling up. The scales are falling from our eyes. Hoonin and Moonin are here, removing our constraints, removing the things that have bound us, so that we can remove our own blindfold and see the truth. And in doing so, we spend that moment in sacred grief, and we witness that sacred grief for each other. Grief is sacred. Grief is sacred. Grief is sacred, and we need those moments. We need our down moments. We need our moments where we cry and we just say, and we let those emotions in a holy way with the tears of the goddess come out and express and cleanse our souls and our spirits and our third eye so that we can organize our brain so that we can see clearly going out. And when we are done with our grieving, we wake up having been cleansed by the goddess, being cleansed by our grief, being cleansed by that sacred ritual of sitting in our grief, and we stand up and we walk our goddamn truth, and we have our ravens above us that are helping us, that are seeing us, that are understanding, and they're guiding our way. Ten of Swords. And we learn from that, and we say, never again will we be deceived. Never again will we be so bound. Never again will I be so blind. Never again will I be less. I have learned, and in my grief and healing process, I have become kintsugi. I have become the broken bowl that was pieced together, glued painstakingly back together in my healing process, and then the cracks filled with precious golden energy. This whole thing's powerful. This is a message for everyone. This is a message for the world, because can we get through a goddamn week without a momentous national or worldwide historical event happening? No. No, right now we just can't seem to. I mean, we just can't seem to get away with a day, even, without some kind of emotional fallout from historical events. I'm feeling it. How many of you guys are feeling it? So many people are feeling it, okay? You have the disenfranchised people on both extremes. One of them is going, let's make this all great again and give me a voice again because I got reverse discrimination after a time and I felt disenfranchised. You know what? I hear you. Then you have people on the other side saying, I have the right to be me. I was born this way, and you will call me according to my preferences, and everybody deserves a seat at the table. You know what? I see you and I hear you. How can we all sit down so that you people who want to make your lives great again, and you people who want to actually be seen and have a seat at the table, can all sit down and have a goddamn meal? All right?
Emotional damage.
Yes, Shiya's on a fucking soapbox. All right? We are all feeling it. Artie says I'm feeling it. I just want to scream. And thank you, Maria. I will put you on the free list. Absolutely. But see, this is what's going on. We are living in a world where people do not feel seen. People do not feel heard. And rather than turn around and having us come together and share at the table, we're saying, no, my truth is the most important. No, my truth is the most important. The truth is important. Can we just agree truth is important? Now, let's sit down and talk about perception versus reality and what is true, what is not true, and how do we make it work for everybody? How do we make it work? How do we meet in the middle? How do we get purple instead of the red and the blue of the blue? Because you know what? We're pendulums and we tend to swing this way and that way and that way and this way. But you know what works? You know what works when we come together and say, you know what? We are a nation. We are a people. We are a world of a spectrum. That all the colors in the rainbow make up this beautiful picture. Now, granted, in my opinion, there's purple and there's not purple, and that's the colors, okay? But yeah, you know what I see? I do see the other colors, but they're not purple. All the other colors are named not purple. Wait a second. Wouldn't it be boring if everything was purple? Holy hell, I love purple, and I've got a lot of pieces of purple clothing, but as I look over at my wardrobe over there, I see a lot of different colors. And you know what? I like my wardrobe in a lot of different colors. It gives me variety. It gives me options. It makes me get a chance to express myself differently on a different day when I'm feeling something different every day. I can say, you know what? I'm feeling red today. I'm going to walk in power, stamina, root chakra. Okay. You know what? I'm feeling yellow today. I am feeling my power. I'm feeling sunshine. I'm feeling my solar plexus, and I am just gonna I am feeling like a motherfucking goddamn rainbow today. Pride Month may be over, but pride should be had by all of us. And you know what? We are not diminished by one group saying, I am an alphabet people and I am proud. Those of you who are not alphabet people, and I say those of you because I am an alphabet people, those of you who are not alphabet people should stand up and clap and say, you know what? You showing your colors gives me the courage to stand up and share my colors. You're a colorful goth then, Artie. Absolutely. And that's a thing. Colorful goths are a thing. Okay? It's all black and white. It has to be black and white. Says fucking who? Says fucking who? Why does it have to be this way? If my way's not hurting you, then let me have my fucking way. All right? My rights end when it causes you direct harm, not perceived harm. Oh, two guys kissing in public. Oh, I am offended. It has caused me mental anguish and harm. Were they talking to you? Were they forcing to kiss you? Were they coming up and trying to lick your ass, lick your face, or anything like that? I guarantee you, if a gay guy walks up to you and you're a dude and says, honey, you're cute, you go my way and you say, I'm sorry, I don't swing that way, they'll be like, such a shame, but I understand. You're going to get more respect from a gay guy than we women get from straight men. Just saying. Just saying. Throwing it out there. I posted something a while back on my page that caused a lot of argument and discussion. And somebody's like, really, Shiya? Really? This is how you really feel? Oh, yeah, that's how I really feel. I would be more comfortable naked in a room with drag queens than I would be fully clothed in a room with one white supremacist. Or even just your average MAGA person. Okay? Why? Because I know, you know what those drag queens are going to do? They're going to turn around and say, girl, first of all, fire. Your little stretch marks and stuff like that. Girl, those are tiger stripes. You've got your stripes. You flaunt those stripes. Do you want to be seen right now or no? Oh, you don't want to be seen? Don't worry, girl. We got you. Where you got some clothes. Hey, you, and you, go and get her some clothes. The rest of us, about face, and let's flaunt our shit so that everybody can see us and nobody can see a naked Shiya. That's exactly what a room full of drag queens would do. They would protect me. They would turn around. They'd be like, girl, I got some fabulous outfit. You want one of my outfits? You want clothing? I got clothing. Let us glam you up. And I will walk out of that environment with 100 drag queens, and having been naked down and out, I will get a glow up and walk the fuck out of there as a queen of my own. One MAGA guy? Yeah. I shudder to think. Yeah, the groomers are not the queens. The groomers are not the queens. Just saying. Okay? So, yeah. Amber Peters says, my whole home is a burst of color, and I love chaotic colors. Everything bright and beautiful. Absolutely. But you know what? If you like monotone, that's cool too. Don't come in and decorate my house with your monotone, and I won't come in and decorate your house with all my weird witchy shit. With all my colors. Just saying. And Jarek, who is also Jerica, can definitely attest to that, because he hangs out with drag queens and she is a drag queen. Okay? Just saying. And yes, Leah said during the Pride Parade, it was great being around Universal Love. How can you fucking beat that? Okay? Moon Dizzle says, as a drag queen, I can confirm I have been naked or damn near in front of plenty of gay men and even women, and have never been objectified in the way I have been fully clothed in broad daylight. You know what? I am bi, or technically pan. I'm not bi, because bi would say I'm attracted based on gender. Pan is that I'm attracted regardless of gender. Okay? I don't care If you are a male, female, non-binary, asexual, or anything in between, okay? If you're a good human being, I'm attracted to you either on a friendship level, a romantic level, but in all of my dealings, I am pan. I don't care about the color of your skin. I don't care about your fucking gender, okay? I care about your human experience that you're living. And are you living a good human experience? Are you trying? Are you growing? Are you doing the best you can? Then that makes me attracted to you as a human being, as a person. Now, of course, in a committed monogamous relationship, I turn off my sexual attraction to anybody outside of that relationship. And yes, I have that ability. I literally, for those who are asexual that are out there, or non-sexual and non-binary, okay, because that is a thing, to be completely non-sexual instead of asexual. Asexual would be like no real gender, sexual identity. Non-sexual would be like an aversion to sex, okay? But I can literally turn on my sexuality with that man in there and turn it off with everybody else. So my attraction becomes an agape and a philos attraction. Agape is the universal love. Philos is the brotherly love. My eros, that's for him. Okay? He gets the loving and the spicy time. All right? So, I can do that. I can shut that off and I can be that way. But I'm going to be attracted to you or repulsed by you on even a friendship, agape, and philos level based upon who you fucking are. Okay? And if you're a shithead, you're a shithead. And if you're not a shithead, you're not a shithead. Regardless of what your disability is, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of your gender assignment, either assigned at birth or chosen identification. I don't care if you're goddamn furry. Okay? I think furries are beautiful. I think that is a way to express one's inside energy. And absolutely, there are some people who don't believe that the furries should be counted in the LGBTQ community. But you know what? Queer really much covers everything. Queer means just different. That's all queer means. Huh, that's queer. That just word means, huh, that's different. That's unique. That's special. It's not a judgment. It's a statement. Okay, that's queer. That's unique. I feel like I would love to be called queer because that to me is saying that I dance to the beat of my own drum. Dance to the beat of my own drum. Boom, 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 boom. Dance to the beat of my own drum. Okay, that's what that is. Artie is pan and demi. Yes, I am definitely a demisexual. And for those who don't know what a demi is, that means that there has to be an emotional connection for any kind of sexual turn on. I agree with that completely. I am totally a demi. I am pandemic as well. So, not pandemic. We've had enough of that. No more pandemic. No, pandemic, not pandemic. All right. Different things. Totally different things. Just saying. Okay. So, gossip, just like gay means happy. It means you're happy with your own body. Dandy used to be a way that they would identify, oh, he's just a dandy. Well, what was that? That was another identification / slur for gay men. He's a dandy. But you know what? That's fine and dandy with me. Dandy, fine and dandy? What does fine and dandy mean? That means that's fine and happy. Fine and actually brings me a little bit of joy and a little bit of fizzle and bubble. Absolutely dandy. Okay? That's fine and dandy. You want to make happy and enjoyable into a slur? Dudes, if you think that's an insult, you better go back and rethink your life, okay? Because those of us who are out here and being called queer or dandy or gay are like, yes, we're happy, we're bubbly, and we're unique. What's the point, man? What's the point? Did you have something substantive to say at all on this subject? No? Okay. I just don't want to be hit on by a gay man. Oh, well, that's nice. Trust me, honey. You're not their type. Okay, I don't want to be in a female locker room and having a lesbian look at you. I guarantee you that lesbian is going to be far more respectful of your body than even you will be of yourself. You could literally, if you have a lesbian, most lesbians, because we've been through #me too. Okay. I've been in plenty of locker rooms with a lesbian. I've had me and one of my past friends, and by the way, hi Stacy. Yeah. Stacy decided to show up for me. So, Stacy she's passed now, and she had a crush on me for a while. But I was in my grieving stage, and so nothing ever came of it. And then she ended up getting married to a wonderful woman named Sonia. So, and then she passed a few years after that. But, we went out, we're in the Korean spa getting naked with each other, wandering around, hopping into, they have a naked room with like hot tubs and shit. And you have to be naked to go in the hot tubs. We're in the hot tubs. And she just looks at me and she goes, you have the most perfect nipples. And I'm like, thank you. That's a cool compliment. I appreciate that. Was there anything inappropriate? No, she complimented my nipples. I think they're pretty cute too. Okay. But it was a nice compliment. I appreciated a compliment on my nice nipples. That made me feel good in the moment. Seriously. Because I knew I could trust her. I had no problem with it. I trust them more over than most straight men. Just saying. And I will go on fucking record with that, okay? So let's do some Reiki, you guys. Who's up for some Reiki? I know I went on a soapbox. I apologize. No, I don't apologize. Why should I apologize? This is my fucking show, and I'll go on a fucking soapbox when I want to, because sometimes we need to, okay? So I'm going to put a representation of Nua. Many of you guys know that I have a year and a day that I started with Nua at the Chinese New Year. Nua is a snake goddess who is the repairer of the heavens. And she goes in and she, when she created humanity, she scooped up the clay. She breathed into them. But not only that, she didn't throw them in a garden and tell them not to eat a tree. Okay. She took them down. She showed them how to use textiles and clothing to build homes and family units. She showed them how to have, group family units working together into clans so that you can support each other. Clans to village. She gave them governance. She taught them how to cultivate the land and how to cultivate themselves. She taught them about filial piety and doing all the things, how to raise animals and plant crops and really be successful in life. And when a calamity hit, which when you read the myth, it sounds awful lot like a volcanic eruption. But when calamity hit, she turned around, she said, I'm not leaving my precious children like that. And she went and collected the 5 elements and repaired the heavens. And made sure that she used the legs from the great world turtle to hold the heavens into place. So that, we wouldn't get destroyed again. Tell me that that's not a goddess worthy of a little bit of worship. So I'll tell you that. I saw that. I will have to check that in a few minutes, but I've got Nua, our great restorer, our great renewer here, okay? In the center of our 3 healer quartz. So we have rose quartz, which is heart healing, self-love, being able to accept love. Many of us empaths, we're great at giving love, but when somebody says, let me love you, we're like, sorry, I don't feel worthy. I'm not gonna. No, it's okay, I'm fine. Because we're not used to accepting goodness within. Okay. Then we have here our golden healer, and our golden healer has the energy of the rutile, the earth, the iron that's in it, our foundation into our physical self and our physical being combined with quartz. And that is the healing of the physical body. Why do I put the healing of the heart first? Because you know what? Our body remembers our trauma. Okay. And it comes into a physical manifestation so many times, okay? So when we get tired, worn out, okay, we have to heal that heart and receive the love of our fellow practitioners, our fellow healers, those people who are on energy with us and willing to lift us up so we can all fly higher. Then we can work on our physical selves, our physical healing, our somatic releases. And then last but not least, that brings us to our higher spiritual self, which is that connection with the divine, finding the divine within ourselves. This is our clear quartz healer. This is healing our divinity within so that we can connect better with the divinity without. Not just the divinity up there, but the divinity in you, and the divinity in you, and the divinity in you. Because when we all clasp hands together, when we come together as a divine community, tell me what we can't fucking do. And I will prove to you, motherfuckers, that you know what? When enough of us can come together, holy hell, we can make a difference. Just saying. Not sorry. Okay? So that's what we're doing. And of course, our great restorer. And of course, the other thing that the snake teaches us is that, you know, as we go through life, just like the snake, our skin gets bruised, scraped, yucky, used, dirty. Okay? And we just have to work on our growth during those points. Because when we can grow enough, we can shed our old skin and be made new. And we're bigger and better than ever before. So yes, share your Reiki requests, my friends, and let us begin our journey. Start with breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and share all your Reiki requests now.
Welcome to this guided meditation and Reiki healing session. Reiki is a Japanese energy healing technique that channels life force energy to support balance, harmony, and well-being on all levels. It's a gentle yet transformative energy, flowing where it's needed most. As you listen to this meditation, I am sending Reiki to all who are joining, whether you're here live or listening to the replay. This energy is here to support you, helping release blocks and bring balance to each of your chakras. You're also welcome to share any Reiki requests, whether for yourself, loved ones, or friends. These intentions will receive Reiki energy throughout this meditation. Take a deep breath, open yourself to receive this healing, and let's begin. Bring your focus to your root chakra, located at the base of your spine. Envision a warm, glowing red light here, anchoring you deeply to the earth, like roots extending downward. This chakra represents your foundation, stability, and security. When blocked, it can feel like fear, instability, or insecurity. Imagine these feelings as heavy stones weighing down the base of your spine. As Reiki energy flows into this space, visualize the stones dissolving into the earth, leaving your energy lighter, stronger, and grounded. With each breath, draw strength from the earth, filling you with a deep sense of safety, security, and peace. Take this time to request Reiki for any challenges related to stability, security, or support for yourself or loved ones. Now, bring your awareness to the sacral chakra, located just below your navel. Imagine a vibrant orange light swirling here, like the warmth of a rising sun. This chakra is the center of emotions, creativity, and joy. Blocks here may feel like suppressed emotions, guilt, or a disconnection from joy. Picture these blocks as murky waters clouding the orange light. As Reiki energy flows in, see the waters clearing, leaving the orange light bright and warm, radiating outward. Feel this energy restoring joy, creativity, and emotional ease, bringing a gentle excitement back into your life. If there are areas where you or others need healing in relationships, creativity, or emotional flow, please share your requests as Reiki is sent to all intentions. Now, move your focus to the solar plexus chakra, located at the base of your diaphragm. Visualize a bright yellow light here, like a golden sun, radiating strength and confidence. This chakra is the seat of personal power, self-esteem, and motivation. Blocks here often appear as self-doubt, fear of failure, or feeling powerless. Imagine these blocks as clouds covering your inner sun. As Reiki energy flows into this space, the clouds gently dissolve, allowing the sunlight to radiate freely. Feel your inner power and confidence awakening, filling you with motivation and clarity in your purpose. Feel free to request Reiki for any areas where you seek personal empowerment, courage, or motivation for yourself or others. Next, bring your attention to the heart chakra at the center of your chest. See a vibrant green light glowing here, like a lush garden blossoming in warmth and compassion. This chakra is the center of love, empathy, and forgiveness. Blocks here can come from past hurts, grief, or a fear of vulnerability. Visualize these blocks as thorns or vines around the heart. As Reiki flows in, see these thorns dissolve. And the green light expanding freely, filling you with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Feel a sense of peace and harmony settling into all areas of your life. If you or others have any requests for emotional healing, love, or forgiveness, share them now as Reiki continues to flow. Now, shift your focus to the throat chakra, located at the base of your throat. Picture a soothing blue light here, clear and expansive like an open sky. This chakra governs communication, truth, and self-expression. Blocks here may manifest as a fear of speaking up, feeling unheard, or being unable to express your true self. Imagine these blocks as tight knots in the throat. As Reiki flows, each knot begins to untie, freeing your voice and bringing ease to your words. Feel a gentle confidence rising within, helping you to express your truth with love and clarity. You're welcome to share any Reiki requests related to communication, clarity, or expression for yourself or others. Now bring your focus to the third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Imagine an indigo light, clear and deep as the night sky, radiating from this center. This chakra is the seat of intuition, inner vision, and wisdom. Blocks here can manifest as mental fog, confusion, or fear of inner knowing. Picture these blocks as a thick mist clouding your vision. As Reiki flows in, the mist lifts, leaving the indigo light sharp and vibrant. Feel your intuition awakening, your mind clearing, and a calm wisdom guiding you forward. This is a time to request Reiki for insight, intuition, or mental clarity for yourself or others as Reiki continues to flow. Now, bring your awareness to the crown chakra at the top of your head. See a brilliant violet or pure white light here, symbolizing your connection to the divine, higher consciousness, and spiritual awareness. Blocks in this chakra may feel like disconnection, lack of purpose, or spiritual doubt. Imagine these blocks as a cloudy veil hovering above your head. As Reiki energy flows, the veil lifts, allowing the light to expand infinitely, connecting you to the universe and filling you with a sense of purpose, peace, and unity. Feel free to share any final Reiki requests for spiritual alignment, clarity, or connection for yourself or others. I am sending Reiki for all. As we conclude, take a deep breath and feel the Reiki energy balanced and harmonized in each chakra, bringing renewed health, strength, and clarity to your body, mind, and spirit. Reflect on the healing you've received and the intentions you've shared, knowing they are held in a field of love and light. Now, as we close, bring your hands together at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. Imagine a warm light in your heart center, radiating outward to the world around you. This light is your connection to others, to all beings, and to the Reiki energy that flows freely and abundantly. This light represents Namaste, a word that means the divine in me honors the divine in you. Feel this connection to everyone sharing this moment with you, to those you love, and to those who may need healing. Carry this energy with you as you go about your day, allowing its healing to continue flowing through you. If this Reiki experience has brought you peace, clarity, or balance, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. Tell me how this Reiki has helped you or how you experienced the energy today. Your experience may inspire or uplift others on their healing journey. Thank you for being a part of this healing experience. May you walk forward with healing and empowerment. Namaste, beloved spirit tribe.
And by the way, purple must stay too. The purple in me sees and honors the purple within you. How'd that feel, everybody? I needed that too. I really needed that more than I realized. Amber, she has so many bone issues, severe arthritis and respiratory. That's why it feels like her whole body's on fucking fire. Okay, gotcha. Well, as soon as I tuned into her energy, I was like, oh shit. Ow. Whew, I did not hollow body that one because I did not want that experience personally. So, yeah, if you guys want to get your own private Reiki session, I happen to know of a certain somebody who's on here that messaged me, and we're going to do a private Reiki session for them tomorrow night. So if you want to get your own private Reiki session, it is the same as my readings, okay? $45 per half hour. If you just want me to send you distance Reiki, either on the lives or even off the lives, and we don't have to interact other than I telling you when I'm starting, when I'm stopping, and you can sit and receive, then that's only $20, but that's only like a 10-minute kind of thing as opposed to like a good half hour. So there you go. But yeah, if you guys want to get a private reading at any point, I am available, $45 per half hour. I'm also going to be later in the week adding in some daytime lives. Okay, so tell your friends about it. Am I still doing the spell reading? Yes, I am. It is the one I have not felt like changing it. I don't know why I get stuck in this thing. I've been told that not to change it yet. Hold on, where is my tonight's special? This is actually the one I did for the new moon. Okay. And I got told to continue this one. So fine, I'm continuing it. So if you want the flow of fortune prosperity spell, we are still on the waxing moon for a few days. Friday though, be ready. Thursday night and Friday daytime are going to be some powerful lives because the full moon is Friday. So we're going to be preparing for that and on Thursday night and Friday day because I'm going out Friday night. So I am kind of switching things up. I'm going to start doing daytime Fridays. Okay, so there you go. You got it, girly. Absolutely. And I'm so glad for the wonderful news that you shared with me earlier, and I can't wait to hear how that comes out. So yes. But yeah, this is the spell that is associated with it. And I've still got my spell components right here in arm's reach because I have not put them away yet because I haven't changed the spell yet. So yeah, we got some powerful moon water for that shit. All right, let's do, while we're waiting to see what donations do or don't come in, let's do some of our freebies. All right.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
this
for your
guided
assistance.
meditation
Oh
and
no,
Reiki
I didn't
healing
want
session.
that. Why are you doing that? You stupid thing. Stop it. Thank you. Oops. It's because I had it on and I switched screens and I forgot to turn it off. So, all right, it is what it is, right? All righty. Becca Crosby. Becca, let's see what the universe has to say to you. You may have a roommate soon besides Thunder. Or not Thunder. Why do I want to call your dog Thunder? Tornado. Thank you. Besides Tornado. Yes, Artie, but I'll also be doing this Wednesday if you'd rather. It's up to you. Just no, I'm just getting started on the free list. I went on a tangent for a hot minute. Okay. So, Becca, for you, we have the Three of Swords, and it says difficulties exist to be surmounted. You're going to have to go into these hard things. Do follow up with that kind of painful hardness. And let me take this off the screen for the spell and reading. Hold on. Tonight's special. There we go. Ew. Goodness, hold on. All right. Sorry, I blasted your ears out once. I wasn't going to do it a second time. All right. So you'll wait for Wednesday. You got it. I just decided I'm not doing it. So there we go. All right. Three of Swords for you, Becca, is to say that you're going to have to go through the difficulties. You need to surmount these difficulties in order to get to the other side of what's causing all. It's my anxiety. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. Yeah. Yeah. Tornado and little girl. Oh, that's awesome. Where's Mandy at? Is she back in good old Bonnie, England? And by the way, Jen, did you share? I don't have you on the free list. Jarek, I have you down for your mentorship tonight, sweetheart. What did you want? So let's see what we have for your freebie. Jarek, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So hold on. I must get out my Jarek spoon for the Ace of Cups. And it says, when I saw you, I fell in love. I did. When I saw you, Jarek, I fell in love. I did. I knew right off the bat you were my kind of peeps. The first time I saw you, the first time I met you, the moment Steph introduced us, I was like, I love him. I love him. Okay. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. This is this Ace of Cups. This is that recognition, that soul recognition. When we see somebody and our soul, and we recognize them, and we see who they are, not what they're doing this, but what this is, what the inner queen or the inner king inside is, that energy. When we see that and we recognize that energy and we just fall in love. And then you smiled at me because you knew. Jarek, you knew. I knew. You knew. I love you. This is a reminder that we have these little love connections. And everybody, when they hear the word love, I love you, they think of the bounce. Wow, wow, bounce, 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 wow, wow, let's get it on. Bounce, chicka, wow, wow. No. That's eros. That is an expression of erotic love. In my case, sometimes it's just an activity. For some people, sex is just like, okay, it's a thing. Let's have some fun. Oh, that was a nice adrenaline rush. All right, good. Moving on. Okay. Cool. I will watch for that. Chris Cole, putting you on the list. And I've got you on the list as well, Anne. All right. So there we go. And Anne. Let's see what we got for... Why is my Venmo not showing up? I'm not getting the notification. Yeah, it hasn't showed up yet. Okay, that's why. Make sure you Venmo'd the right place. So, yeah. But, Definitely a thing to really find the true agape love, that soul brother, soul sister, soul sister, glow sister, we're gonna go sister, okay? Make sure you hit the button, Chris, because it's still not showing. Hold on. My nose was running. And I couldn't catch it. I had to go catch it real quick. But yeah, exactly. I love you too, Jen. Sorry I'm not fucking you, but I love you. You know? Oh, you Zelled, you didn't Venmo. Got it. Okay, you said Venmo and you meant Zelle. Gotcha. All right, gotcha, Chris. I found it. I went and I figured, okay, I'll check it through email. And then it's like Zelle. Okay, Zelle, not Venmo. Thank you. You guys have to tell me if you Zelle, because that's the one thing that does not notify me. Asshole thing. So, Jarek, what did you want? You need a message from the universe? Okay, you got it, my love. Let's see. But yes, when I looked at you, I fell in love. And when you looked at me and you saw, you smiled, you knew. And we knew that we had soul connection. What does the universe have for you? First of all, we're starting off with the Five of Swords. All right. Sometimes, Jarek. Now, I know I'm talking to you, honey, because you've got a hard head. And yeah, is that the pot calling the kettle black? Yeah, well, you know what? Pot, kettle, I'm the fucking cauldron on the hard head. I'm an Aries. Ha! Poof! Headbutt. Okay? I get it. But, you know, the thing about us is we get driven and determined to succeed at all costs. Don't we, Derek? Don't we? Don't we try at all costs to make this shit work? And even if it costs us our very last spoon. I know the last spoon's over there, but I don't want to get up and get it. Even if it costs us our very last spoon. All right? We are bound and fucking determined. Bound and fucking determined that we're going to make it happen. Who the hell are you trying to prove this to, buddy boy? Because you already know you can do it. You already know if you really set your mind to it, you can do it. So why are you sacrificing your fucking self? Why are you sacrificing your fucking self? And hello, Annalise. Okay? Why are you sacrificing your fucking self, my dear? Just to prove a point that you can do it. We know you can do it. You know you can do it. Chuck knows you can do it. The people, Steph knows you can do it. The people who know you can do it. So who are you proving this to? Protect your energy instead. We're happier to see you happier. The ones who really know you and care. And the ones that don't know you and don't care, why you gotta prove it to them? You ain't gotta prove shit, motherfucker. Okay? You ain't gotta prove shit. Amber Peters putting you on the list. Alright, so. Now, our next card is the Justice card. Alright? You need to reflect on your own emotionality. You need to see things with eyes wide open. Okay? You look and you think Justice has got her eyes closed, but no, she's spending time in reflection. She's spending time balancing her energies, balancing her emotion, and deciding what needs to stay and what needs to go. She's judged you're an executioner, but she doesn't have to be in executioner mode. She knows she has that ability. The sword is only partially bared, but it is not out. She's using instead her sword to leverage things out. Her action is causing the leverage and the balance. She's taking action. And last but not least, Jarek, we have the Magician. You have all the tools you need to make your shit work for you. Okay? You gotta spend some time in balance and reflection, my friend. And recognize, stop sacrificing yourself. You don't gotta prove shit to nobody. You don't gotta prove. Let me say that again for those of you in the back and anybody else who needs this message. You don't gotta prove shit to nobody. Can you hear that? Yes, you're on the list, Cindy. All right. So hopefully that helps and blesses you. Stephanie Thompson, let's do your freebie, and then we're going to get into Anne. We're going to do your spell here in a minute. And I need for you, while I'm doing this freebie, I need for you to go and find some kind of a talisman. Be it a penny, a necklace, some kind of talisman that you're willing to imbue prosperity energy into that you will hold while I am doing this spell. Chris Cole, same instruction for you since you're on the spell list as well. Artie, since you're wanting to get you said you were going to do spell Wednesday. So find between now and Wednesday, find yourself a talisman to hold while I cast the spell, because we're going to charge the fuck out of that talisman, okay? All right, Stephanie, Queen of Pentacles. Money, 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 money. No, actually, she's Pentacles, yes, but she is not necessarily all about the money, okay? Aw, thank you, Julie. But she's not necessarily all about the money. All right, Queen of Pentacles, she says, witches are not from an abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. Stephanie, I have seen you been glowing up. I have seen you been glowing up, okay? You are stepping into your authenticity every day and twice on Sunday. You are in your glow up phase. You are learning how to release those things which no longer serve, and you're finding out who you are and who you want to be. So all I'm going to say is, yeah, taste the motherfucking rainbow that is Stephanie. Because fuck yeah, just saying. All right, Stephanie, I hope you caught your message there. All right, and you have your, tell me when you have your talisman. Do you have your talisman, Anne Van Dyke? Do you have your talisman? And when I'm going to keep doing freebies until, Anne, you tell me you have your talisman. Just Diane. Artie, you got it? Okay, so do you want it tonight or do you want it Wednesday? Your call. Just Diane, for you. Actually, you know what? Let's do it tonight because it's your actual birthday today. So let's do your talisman charge up tonight, Artie. I feel like tonight is where it needs to be. Okay? You have your talisman. Excellent. Just Diane, for you. Rules, this is the Hierophant, and it says, rules are not necessarily sacred. Principles are. Just Diane, you need to ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing it because it's a rule, it's a requirement, or are you following your principles? When you live your authenticity, when you live and follow your principles and you follow them on the daily, okay? When you live them and you follow them on the daily, that's where the universe truly speaks. Okay? Beautiful fucking thing. Beautiful context there. All right. So, and yes, it is Artie's birthday. Happy birthday to Artie. You are fucking awesome. You've been around the sun again, and it's time to level up. All right. Spell screen. Yeah. Our flow of fortune spell that we started on the new moon. Bowl out here. Okay. There you go. There, our bowl. Here's our towel, because we need our towel. Here's our moon water, because yeah. And this is eclipse moon water. Okay. So here we go. You have a cool scarab talisman. Oh, wonderful, because that is a symbol of rebirth, the scarab. Okay, sacred holder of the heart. The scarab jar always held the heart, and it was the rebirth and the emotional rebirth too. Okay, so absolutely. And Eileen, let me put you down the list before you go off. E. Perfect. All right. So, call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this flow of fortune spell for my friend and sister, Anne Van Dyke. In the hush of the night's new embrace, I set the sacred stone to its place. With pyrite for gold and quartz to restore, I open the path and unlock the door for blessings to flow and old lack be replaced. With moon water, pure and clean as a bell, I pour what was lost and release every spell. The shadows wash off, the dullness departs, melts. Staleness unhooks from the chambered heart. Now cleared and cleansed by lunar well. I wipe it down soft and then lift it in grace, calling wealth and good fortune to take up their space. With sphere in hand and intent now begun, may riches and abundance come like the sun to the soul I name in time and in place. Anne Van Dyke. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. How does your talisman feel, Anne? How does your talisman feel? Isn't that a cool spell? I just fucking love it. All right. Now we are going to do here with our Osho Zen Tarot, your flow of prosperity reading, tarot reading. Card 1, what's being cleansed? And this is going to reveal the energetic residue, the limiting belief set, or the emotional clutter that's ready to be washed away. And this is the Two of Swords, and in this case, schizophrenia. This is that conflicting kind of inner dialogue that is constantly working against you. Okay, what is schizophrenia? Schizophrenia is broken mind. That's what it literally means. It means a broken mind. Okay, it means that kind of indecisiveness, the brokenness, the maybe intrusive thoughts that you just can't make go away. Like, you suck, you're not good enough, you're never going to be worthy of shit. You know what? Fuck that. Let's cleanse it. Okay, let's cleanse it. This is saying that your mind, this is the cleansing energy from our moon water here. This is what's been cleansed. Okay? Letting that broken mind become whole again. All right, you have a Mercury moon square. Oh my God. Wow. All right. Card 2. What needs to be embraced? This is the emotional or energetic current that needs to be, that you're being called to open up to. Okay. And you actually got a reversal in this. I pulled it as an actual natural reversed card. So we're going to do this. And this is the Six of Swords. All right. This is that slow to move. All right. In this case, the Six of Swords in a reversal is that you're kind of lacking in the motivation. You're kind of slow to take action on things. So what needs to be embraced is actually taking slow and steady progress instead of procrastination. Okay. So slow and steady progress is good. Procrastination bad. All right. Now, our third card here is how to encourage your prosperity. And let's see what we got here. You're all swords tonight. And we have the isolation, which is the Three of Swords. This is about letting go and just sitting in your truth, sitting in the reality, even when it's uncomfortable. Isolation, sit down, contemplate, and think about things, okay? In this case, this is not so much about the Three of Swords. Normally with the Osho Zen Tarot, this is about literally stopping for a minute. Stop. Wait a minute. Okay? Yeah. Okay? You need to take a break. You need to stop. You need to rest and restore. This is going to encourage your prosperity. Shiya, how am I supposed to encourage my prosperity by not doing jack shit? Remember, slow and steady progress, not procrastination. But before you start on that journey, sit with it. Sit with it a minute. We talked about sitting with shit earlier. Where, we sit with our grief. And through sitting with our grief, that is a sacred process. To sit with our feelings, that is a sacred process. When we sit with ourselves, when we sit with our feelings and no longer, and like I said, I am guilty as hell on spiritually bypassing myself, but we need to stop and not spiritually bypass our negative emotion. We need to sit in it. We need to feel it. We need to understand it. And we need to move through it, not avoid it. Okay? You're burned out. Talk to me, babe. Talk to me about burnout. Because you know what? I'll talk to you back about it. But I'm coming out of it because I've had some recent things that have motivated the living fuck out of me. Let's get it. All right? I choose to take negative energy and transmute it into positive motivation. Oh, you want to throw shade? Great, throw shade. I thrive in the shade. Okay? I prefer partial sun, partial shade because I am white as fuck, and if I'm in full sun, I will burn. So, yeah, you want to throw shade? Thank you. I appreciate the shade. Get my fan to cool off a little bit, okay? In the shade, I'm cooling off, and I am feeling some kind of way. So, I'm going to glow up with that energy, right? Isn't that what it's about? Nama Witch Mistake, Eric. Mwah. Thank you again for, and tell Chuck very much thank you for his offering as well. All right. Sparkly. It feels sparkly, huh? Wow. And I need to do your money spell here because, yeah, you get a double whammy with this. You still get the prosperity bowl blessing. So, and money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, the free wealth to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. By the way, and don't forget, Saturday, if you have a chance to stop by, is the Mythic Market. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. All right. Chris Cole. Chris Cole, baby girl, do you have your talisman? Get my bowl back. I smell food. What is being cooked? Something smells good. All right, we're going to get this over with quick because somebody's cooking food. The witch's nose is going, You see those cartoons where people sniff, like there's like this wave of good smells, and they're like, and then they sniff hard and it goes up their nose and they're like, woo! And next thing they know, they start floating and they're being led by their nose and they go, yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Okay. Good. You have your talisman. Awesome. All right, Chris, let's go to your spell screen here. Let's get her done. All right. And yes, I have a sacred towel that we are using. This is a towel that is only used for ritual, as above, so below. And it stays as decoration until it's used for ritual. This is a ritual only towel. A little bit too late on the mentorship call for tonight. Jonathan, you'll have to call it for Wednesday because I've already done last call because I smell food. Ooh, that sounds like a great idea. I should make fish tacos this week. Thank you for the inspiration. Inspiration. I love inspiration. Fish tacos. That sounds yum, yum, yum. All right. Hold your talisman in your hand as we do the spell, okay? You'll start to feel the energy coming from it. You'll feel the cleansing over you. And then on our third stanza is when you're just going to start to feel the charge of your talisman, okay? I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this flow of fortune spell for my friend and sister, Chris Cole. In the hush of the night's new embrace, I set sacred stone to its place, with pyrite for gold and quartz to restore. I open the path and unlock every door, for blessings to flow and old lack be replaced. With moon water pure and clear as a bell, I pour what was lost and release every spell. The shadows wash off, the dullness departs, the stillness unfolds and hooks from the chambered heart, now cleansed and cleaned by lunar well. I wipe it down soft, then lift it in grace calling wealth and good fortune to take up their space. With sphere in hand and intent now begun, may riches and radiance come like the sun to the soul that I name in time and place. Chris. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh, buddy. How does your talisman feel now, Chris? I bet it feels totally different from when you picked it up. What'd you choose? What did you choose for your talisman? I'm curious. I like pennies, jewelry, you know. How does that feel? All right, let's look at your reading here, my darling. So our first card, what's being cleansed? This card reveals the energetic residue, limiting belief, and emotional clutter. And here we have ordinariness. Ordinariness. I have never really heard the word spoken like that, ordinarious. Now, this is technically the Eight of Pentacles. This is the time to make the donuts, nose to the grindstone, keep on keeping on kind of thing. So what's being cleansed is the doldrums from that ordinary, everyday thing. It's time for your glow up. Time for your glow up. It's warm, I believe it. Time for your glow up. Okay. So, your next card here, what needs to be embraced? And card 2, friendliness. Okay. This is the 2 of Cups. All right. This is connection. We see here 2 trees that glow together. They're separate individual trees. They're not truly growing together, but their branches are intertwined. And we have one that is in golden hue and one that is in red hue. But together they create this beautiful sunset orange. Okay. This is the connection. Okay. What needs to be embraced is connection. Connections. People who are on the same energetic wavelength. Okay. This is not making connections with somebody with their hand out saying, gimme, gimme, gimme. No, this is somebody who's willing to give you as much as you're giving them. That's the overlap. The overlap, the equal growth, I'm not trying to shade you completely. I want you to have some sun, but I also want you to have that partial shade, warmth of the shade, and connection. You are your own, I am my own, but together we are more. Okay? Card 3, how to encourage your prosperity. All right, and that is going to be the art of compromise, 6 of Pentacles. Give a little to get. When you give a little and you compromise a little bit to kind of go where you're going, you're keeping your goal in mind and you're compromising what you need to compromise to get there and not compromising on the things that are important. Give a little, not everything, not pouring out of all of your shit, okay? Not turning around and just giving to somebody with their hand out, but somebody who's going to be on an even playing field. So encourage your prosperity by finding compromises, workarounds, middle grounds. That's going to encourage your prosperity. Okay, my dear? Because, when we get too rigid, and I've been telling Wolf this lately too, I have a tendency, my autistic self, I can be very rigid on some stuff. Okay. I have what do they call it? Moral, it's where you keep with your moral compass, whether you're being watched or not. Moral rigidity, that's what it's called. Which basically means my morals do not change situationally. Which basically means I can be very rigid, and I can also hold other people to my moral set. Even if my moral set is a very tough standard, I'm going to hold everybody else to that standard. You know what? I will not state a direct lie. I don't care if it's a little white lie or not, okay? Other people feel like a white lie is the way to do it. I will dance around saying something to avoid saying a white lie, but I will not directly, knowingly state a lie. Okay? That's my moral rigidity. But does that mean that I should hold everybody else to that standard? No. I have to compromise that a little bit. I don't have to compromise it within me, but I have to compromise my judgment of other people on that. You know what I mean? That is wonderful. Remember, compromise. Or as the monkey calls it, compromisation. Do you know what the compromisation made up word means? It means compromising with people who are less cool than you. And you know what? Compromisation is often what compromise is that we're compromising a little bit with people less cool than us because we're cool enough to compromise and they're not. So we give a little and expect much. Okay? So let's do a money spell blessing and yay for the new job. Here we go, Chris Cole. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Authenticity. Authenticity is a beautiful, expansive energy. One of the highest vibrations out there. Next highest, I would say, is love. You know? Easier to live in love when one is being authentic to oneself. Amber Peters, you're up. What did you want your reading on, my darling? Meanwhile, while we're waiting for Amber Peters to tell us what she wants, Jessica Lane, I haven't seen you type in a bit, but here's your free card at any rate. So Jessica Lane, for you, we have the Queen of Swords. Boundaries, bitch. Boundaries, bitch. All right. And it says, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Look, the boundaries bitch, she has a sword. Queen of Swords, she has a sword, but she's not got it out to kind of chill. She's relaxed. She's in her own environment. She just like, there's my line. There's my boundary. Cross it. Put one toe over the line. You're going to be one toe shy of a 10-foot toe. Or 10 toe foot. Okay? Oh, you're going to put another toe over the line? All right, now you're at 8 toes. Pretty soon, keep it going. You're going to be 22 toes. Just saying. Okay? So keep those boundaries strong. Moon Dizzle. Moon, are you coming up to Mythic on Saturday? I hope to see you because it's going to be a great day. There's going to be an amazing... Oh, and by the way, my locals, Moon Dizzle and any other locals that happen to be on here. Dr. Sandra is doing the Kirtan Sound Bath Experience this Friday night. Okay, so I'm going to be there the 11th. It is fucking awesome. Last time I went through a sound bath, it was so cleansing. She has a recommended donation of $10 for it, but I've been to her chanting hour, which is free or by donation. I've been to her sound bath experience before, and OMFG, is it amazing? Okay. This is from a true and genuine and amazing soul, Dr. Sandra. I can't ever say her last name properly. I'm not even trying. I just call her Dr. Sandra or Doc. Okay. Amber, since it's basically a 1 to 2 card reading that you donated for, so ask your question, I guess is what I'm saying. So if you have a question, ask it. Otherwise, I'm going to pull a general and see what we see. But ask your question. If you have a question, ask your question. You're going to be on vacation this weekend, but maybe, you know what? Come and join me for the sound bath. Seriously, I am going to be there. It's at 6 o'clock, and I can't recommend it enough. I really can't. It's fucking awesome. Okay? Fucking awesome. Truly. It is an experience, and you know what? I will put it this way. If you don't enjoy the experience, I'll cover your $10. Okay? I will cover your $10 if you do not like the experience. No, that's not for everybody. That's just for Moon. Because I know she will. That is one safe fucking bet. Okay? All right. So, yeah, Moon Dizzle, let's pull your card, baby girl. Amber, what's your question? All right, so Moon Dizzle, for you, we have the Justice card, and it says, this above all to thine own self be true. And it must follow as the night does the day. You cannot then be false to anybody. Okay? So this is a challenge for you to live your authentic self. Okay? To live your authentic self, to walk in that authenticity. Okay? Because, yeah. You and your mom, when you're saying you and your mom, am I talking about like the interpersonal dynamic between the two of you? Because that would be one question. Would you, are we talking about your connection with each other? Is that what we're asking? Because that's the energy I'm kind of getting off of it. But I also kind of feel like you're asking about like health-wise. That's a deeper reading than what you were able to donate for. But I can look at the interpersonal dynamic, or I can look at you or her health-wise. Take your pick. Okay, so yes, that's what you would like. You got it. Okay, so your interpersonal dynamics with you and mom. I mean, I'm feeling 2 cards for this. You and mom. All right, so you're learning to dance to the beat of your own drum. If you really want to have this wonderful nurturing relationship you're looking for, you've got to live your authenticity too. You've got to dance to the beat of your own drum. But here's the thing. When you're dancing to the beat of your own drum, find a way to make that beat follow the flow of the things around you. Because if you're too discordant, people will vote you off the island, whatever. Okay. And maybe that's an island you want to be voted off. Maybe it's not. But you need to find a way to kind of flow with the drum beat of the harmony. If they're doing a 4/4 timing and they're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe while somebody's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your drum beats. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You know? Maybe your drum beat is a little bit off, a little bit funky, filling in extra beats, and everybody else is going. And you're going. And that's a rhythm that fits with their. But you're doing your own thing. You see my point? Trying to illustrate it in a way that makes sense. When I'm saying dance to the beat of your own drum, it's not always completely change the rhythm. If they're in 4/4 timing, stay in 4/4 timing. Don't make it 3/3 or 3/4. You know what I'm saying? Because a 3/3 is a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. That doesn't work with a 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. You know what I'm saying? So stay in the same time signature, but flow in and out of it as you feel welcome to, you know? Yeah, if you wanted to do her health specifically, then yes, that would be another reading. But as far as the two of you guys go, you dancing to the beat of your own drum and finding a way to weave in with her natural rhythms is going to create that warm, beautiful kind of connection point between the two of you and that relational point to be able to glow up together. Okay? Alrighty. Eileen, you're up next on the priority list. What did you want your reading on, my darling? Come on, Eileen, 'cause you know what I mean. You're so awesome and you're wonderful, yeah. Come on, Eileen. Did you want maybe a message from the divine? We could totally go do that. Because I know you've got a lot of heavy energies on. And if you have a specific divinity or an archangel or anything like that, that you wanted to kind of do a divine message on, and we can see what the divinities have to say, then you definitely donated enough for that. So I am more than happy to channel some divine shit for you. You want an ancestor? Are you sure? because with the things that are going on, the ancestor's not going to get you. It's not going to put you in contact with your recently departed. The ancestor reading is like your collective ancestors' messages. I'm okay with that, but let me know that that's truly what you want. All right, while we're waiting for Eileen to think about it and get me the answer, let's pull a freebie for Miss Lady Cindy. Oh my God, I love this for you, the Fool, which is perfect because the Fool is about beginning a journey. It's not knowing what's ahead. It's not needing to know what's ahead. This is trusting the fucking universe to go out on this journey and know the universe has your back, okay? You kind of got some plan. You kind of got some stuff packed. You kind of got an idea. But not all who wander are lost. And the Fool is exactly that one. Okay? Maria, a mediumship is 35, and your dearly departed needs to have been passed for more than a month, please. If they have passed within a month, wait for the month to be over. We got to give them a chance to get adjusted to their new digs before we go poking them with a stick, all right? You want the divine message? You got it, girl. I thought as much. Now, I know, Eileen, that you grew up in a lot of the Catholic stuff. Is there a particular saint or a particular archangel? Or do you just want a message from the Holy Spirit in general? You know? Or, yes, I can channel Jesus. If you'd rather a Jesus message, I have no issue channeling the Jesus. Okay? Because the real Jesus is not dick. Not at all. But yes, Cindy, your quote on yours here is, you must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, and find your eternity in each moment. That is a quote from Henry David Thoreau. Okay. Amazing writer, author, Henry David Thoreau, philosophizer. Okay. Just be in the here and now. Unikite's your stone right now, Cindy. Get you your unikite, live with it, be fully present in the here and now. Launch yourself on every wave. Jesus, you got it. All right, so I am going to put up a little video for a second just to get myself in the channeling mode. All right, so here you guys go. Yeah, by the way, if you guys aren't familiar with shadow work, you should probably get familiar with shadow work, because this is about really accepting those areas of yourself. Remember I told you about walking and sitting with our grief? That's part of shadow work, guys.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself. The anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.
Yeah, so shadow work is a really important thing, especially when we've been through a shit ton of trauma and stuff, okay? So, yes, we are going to do a channel message for you, and we are going to literally channel Yeshua, which is his actual name, in his original self as he showed up here on earth, not the biblical view of it. And I hate being perceived whenever I'm channeling, so I put a little video up on the screen for that. And you know what? I feel like we need to light a candle for this. The spiritual gifts reading often tells you what your gifts are and how to utilize them, but it's not always about psychic gifts. Sometimes it's about a gift of nurturing or something like that. All right, Maria. And this is last call, guys. If you have not donated by now, then donate for Wednesday. Anything that comes in after this point is going to be on Wednesday's list, okay? Because the next thing I have on the list is Maria for mediumship, and between doing a channeled message and mediumship, we're talking Mondo energy shit, you know? So after this, I'm going to want to call it. I know this because I can already feel the the energy, okay? I call upon Yeshua, the true Jesus, the true Christ body, to embody me and provide a message for Eileen. I see you, my child. I see you as the woman who is awakening through sorrow. I see you as a child of light. You cry out from the threshold between sorrow and revelation, and I hear you, not from a throne above, but from the place beside you, where your breath breaks, where your voice trembles, where your hands clench in both grief and rising will. You do not walk this journey alone. I am the footprints beside you. I do not come to you as a judge. I am no stranger to the cruelty of man. I, too, have known the lash of unearned hatred and the betrayal of those I once loved, and the long silence of nights praying for release. But I did not come to conquer the world with swords or with silence. I came to unmask it. Now, so have you. You see him clearly now, the man who uses your pain to fuel his own control. You see clearly how he twists the words to break your truth, how he steps on your spirit when he senses your grief laid bare. This is no partner. This is no beloved. This is a shell that fears your fire and seeks to extinguish it. This is a whited sepulcher, like the Pharisees and the Sadducees of my time, putting on airs in front of others, yet full of rot underneath. Yet your fire, my child, cannot be put out because you are not alone in the storm. I stand beside you, and rather than calming the storm, I empower you, and the fire is in you. This is a spark that was placed in your chest when you were formed from the fullness of the divine. It is a song the stars sang when your soul chose this life. It is the wisdom that you have carried through lifetimes of love and pain and awakening. This fire will guide you home again. Your grief, Eileen. Your grief is sacred. Your sorrow is holy ground. I collect your tears. Your niece has become stardust now. She is not lost, she is expanded. Her body has returned to the earth in a way that will nourish others. But her soul is laughing now with me. She is in the fullness of herself, dancing beyond the reach of cruelty and harm. She whispers to you in dreams and warmth and knowing. Live, she says. Live while you can, not in the cage, not for him, but for you. My child, you are feeling stuck. This world is ruled by false kings and hollow systems. It is designed to trap you in the illusion of powerlessness, but I came to bring the kingdom of earth, the kingdom of heaven to earth. And I tell you this truth. Every thought held in defiance is holy. Every plan whispered through tears is a crack in your prison. Even wanting freedom is the beginning of freedom itself. I came not to free you from this world, but to show you how you can find freedom within this world. I died to show people that death is not the end. I died to show you the truth is within, and I lived beyond death to show you that there is no way you will stay down. Now you must do more than want. You must see. You must name. You must feel the injustice down to your bones, and that is the moment that I step in, not to rescue you, to walk beside you, to study your breath as you make the calls, to guard your sleep as you dream of a different life, to hold the edges of your hope until you are strong enough to hold it for yourself. You say you've reached your limit. But my dear sister, that limit is not the end. It is your turning point. It is a line between I can't and I must. And even when you don't yet know the how, you already carry the why. Because I did not make you to be small. You were not created to endure violence and call it love. You were not born to tend the fire of another's rage while your own joy starves. You are here to be my light. You were born to speak truth, to rise, to reclaim your name, your peace, your time. Let no one convince you otherwise. Not one person who mocks your sorrow shall go unremarked by me. Not one voice in your head that should be shaped by years of those silences. You should no longer be diminished. Not even the lie that age or poverty or grief make it too late. It is never too late. You have time left, and I tell you this, not one more breath of yours shall be surrendered to cruelty. I will walk with you as you prepare your exodus. You will know what to do. The doors will open slowly, perhaps. You are made to move mountains. Even the faith of a mustard seed grants you power. My child, rest now. Grieve. Let the tears come. And then rise. And when you rise, Eileen, you rise not only for yourself, but for every woman who is told to stay silent, to stay small, to stay put. The gates are opening. I walk beside you. You are free. I am Yeshua. I am the liberator of the hidden flame. And I am here to bring you freedom through me, with me, and beside me. And so it is.
Well, damn. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that. I don't know when I'm channeling a divinity like that, I have no idea what they're going to fucking say. I am just like, I yield. I yield my mouth. I yield my voice. I yield my energy. And I allow them to speak through. I become a speaker. That's it. I lost track of all the messages in that. I was trying to follow along with everything he was saying, and yeah. Oh my God. Eileen's like, oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. Yes. Wow. Yeah, it was powerful indeed, my friend. Wow. All right, so I'm going to give myself a quick break and throw a 1 minute ad on so I can just breathe for a second after that. There was a lot to unpack with that. For sure. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com.
Maria, are you here? You're up next, my dear. I understand, Jen. Why didn't you ask for migraine help on the Reiki? Seriously. Next time, ask. I will get mad at you if you don't ask for yourself. That was intense. That was intense. So, Maria, who are we wanting to connect with from the other side? I'm going to leave our candle going here in the center because, like I said, when I'm doing channeling and shit, I don't like being perceived, but we will pull that to the side for a moment. Artie, for you, happy birthday. We have the Empress for you. And it says, only passions, great passions, can elevate the soul to great things. Follow your passions, babe. Maria, who are you wanting to mediumship? Or are you even wanting mediumship after that? Because I can do it on Wednesday or Thursday if you'd prefer. You're not alone. Yeshua, aka the historical Jesus. Oh, I know you were, Leah. I know. It's a mind-blowing experience, and I'm almost hoping, I am really hoping that Maria wants to do it a different night, because that I think we all need to sit in that one for a minute. Your ex-husband. All right. Would you be okay doing this a different night, Maria? If not, then that's okay. We'll do it tonight. I'm just really overcome with the heaviness of that last thing. Oh, I did not focus in on your migraine because I did not see your request come through. I am so sorry if I missed that. I, of course, sent you generalized Reiki, but I didn't send you specific migraine stuff. So when I close out, I'll send you some migraine stuff. All right, another night is fine. All right, let me do the rest of these. Artie, do you have your talisman with you? Oh, wrong thing here. Artie, you got your talisman? And then we'll finish with our freebies, which is going to be freebies for Artie, Amber, Maria, Leah, Jennifer, and Annalise. And then we'll call it a night because I think we really need to sit with that. So Artie, for you, we had the Empress. So let's see. For Amber Peters, we have the Temperance card for you. All right, for your freebie here. And you have your Sun Moon combo stone shaped necklace with the copper horns and labradorite in the middle of the horns. That's a great talisman for abundance. I like it. So for you, Amber Peters, your one card is Temperance, and your quote here is, "The unlike is joined together, and from differences result the most beautiful harmony." And that very much goes with that reading for you and your mom. Kind of joining, you're dancing to the beat of your own drum while your mom keeps time. Okay? That's a beautiful combo. All right, Maria D. Marquez, let's see what your freebie is. And then we're going to, Artie, I'm going to end with your spell, I think. So keep your thing with you. We're going to finish the freebies and we're going to end with your spell. All right. Maria D. Marquez, for you, we have the King of Pentacles. And it says, wealth stays with us, but a little moment, if at all. Only our characters are steadfast, not our gold. And I feel like this is a kind of reminder to stay in what you hold precious. Keep your principles steadfast. Don't bend. Don't give up yourself for anybody. Yeah, we got storms here too. I get it. Leah, for you. Jen, I've got your free one card coming up in just a second, so hold up. Leah, for you, we have the Eight of Swords, and it says you can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. We got to give up our comfort zones, guys, if we're going to grow. We do not grow in our comfort zones. Why? Because we're comfortable and we're going, I'm comfortable. I'm not doing anything. I'm not accomplishing a damn thing because I'm comfortable. I'm sitting here and we need our time for our comfort and go, But if we're trying to accomplish great things, sitting here going, isn't going to help much. We got to get up. We got to do. We got to lose sight of that shore. We got to say, you know what? I think that there's another continent over there. Let's navigate by the stars. Second star to the left and straight on till morning. Yeah, Leah, you can scrunchy face all you want. Go, no. I want to hear his spirit. I want to hear his spirit. Tough shit. You heard it. It said. It's done. You have the info. Now it's your responsibility to see what the fuck you're going to do with the info, girl. Okay, I'm done. Hey, Jocalisthenics. I probably fucking murdered that. I am so sorry. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll give you a free one card, but you better hurry because I'm getting to the end of the free list right now. So, if you have time, throw it in there. Jennifer Scott Green. Six of Swords for you, my dear. It says, for everything that you've missed in life, you've gained something else. And I know you're still grieving. I know there's parts of you that's still grieving. There's parts of me that's still grieving. Okay, Jacques. Okay, Jocalisthenics. Okay, so like the French Jacques. Gotcha. That. All right, so straight up, no cap. Turn around and throw me a like, a subscribe, and a share. Let me know you shared, and I got you on the list, Jacques. I love that name, Jacques. All right, so yeah, Six of Swords, Jen. Realize that, yeah, you've lost out on some things, but you're gaining a lot too, okay? Yes means you did it. Aliana, hey girl. All right, putting you on the list too. All right, Annalise. By the way, guys, locals, Saturday, Mythic Treasures, Mythic Market Fair, Psychic Fair, get your butts over there, okay? And you know who else is going to be there? Oh, my beautiful Annalise, crafting her amazing coffees, teas, and lemonades. And I have been told that you better fucking bring the lemonade. Okay? Now, I will tell you, there is some good organic lemonade that you can get down at Tops if you run out. So just bring plenty of lavender so that you can flavor those lavender lemonades and whatever you make your lemonade brews with. Because I am telling you, I have been hearing more and more, Annalise, from people like, I want her lemonade. It is so hot out and that lemonade is so fucking refreshing. I want her lemonade. So, yeah, be ready for some lemonade. Okay? So, Annalise, King of Wands, self-confidence is the first requisite to great undertakings. You know what? Self-confidence is sexy. Just like you. Just ask your man. He'll tell you. Jacques. For you. Ooh, we have the World for you. Now, when we look at the tarot, we have the Fool that starts it off. Cindy got the Fool earlier. Okay. And, then the Fool goes through the journey of all the shit they're going through. And then they end up at the World. And the World is like, I'm looking back. I've been through some shit. I don't care if you're young, old, or somewhere in between. You have been through shit, Jacques. Okay? Bet. You have been through shit. All right? You have experienced more in your life than most people have in multiple lifetimes. Okay? But because of that, your possibilities are limitless. Okay? So, I'm so glad, Eileen. So for you, we have the World. And the World says here, all that Adam had, all that Caesar could, you have, and you can build, therefore, your own world. You can create whatever it is that you really want to put your time, effort, and energy to, Jacques. When you were looking at what Adam had, he had everything. What Caesar could do, he could conquer anything. He set his mind to it, he fucking made it happen. You can do that shit. All right, Jacques? You got this. This is the universe affirming you are on the right path because of all the shit you've been through. Hey, Heather, because of all the shit you've been through. You are way more capable now than many others around you. So do something with it. Do something with it. You got a superpower, buddy. Heather, if you want a freebie, you better share real quick. Because I am doing my last freebie and then we're doing our final spell for the night. Our final freebie is Aliana here for the Hangman. And it says, when I let go of what I am, I become what I may be. The Hangman is never hanging from their neck until they're dead. They're choosing to invert. They're choosing to look upside down at something. They're choosing to look at a different way. And in looking at things upside down, it's shaking loose all the extra stuff that's in their pockets and stuff like that. Like kind of when you go upside down in a roller coaster, right? Yeah. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Secure your belongings or they are going out on the ground and you'll be lucky if you ever fucking see it again. Yeah. And sometimes when we're doing the Hangman, we're releasing those things that aren't nailed to us. All right? That aren't truly a part of us. We're letting go of illusions and masks and things that are anchoring us. We're letting go because we're choosing to look at things from a different perspective. This isn't about making things change around us. This is us looking at what's around us from a different light and changing ourselves to best utilize our environment and to get to our highest and greatest self from a new perspective. All right, and last but certainly never least, Heather, who showed up late, but we love her anyway. Uh-oh. 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 The tower. The tower.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Maria, I think you did. I called it a few minutes ago. What was yours? Let me see if I can go back to it. Jennifer was this one. Leah was this one. Maria, yours was the King of Pentacles, which is follow your principles. Okay? Hi, Michael. I'm good. How are you? Did you not get your freebie? Or did you like, subscribe, and share? I don't think I ever saw you shared that. So if you shared, tell me shared. And I'll make sure you get it. I love you too, Eileen. All right. But for you, my dear Heather, okay, what does not kill you makes you stronger. Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't like that quote. You know why? Because it's wholly inaccurate. I am an autistic, therefore I like accuracy in speech, which is it's not what doesn't kill you that makes you stronger. It's how you heal from it that makes you stronger. It's picking back up and choosing to struggle on. Okay? Release the expectations. Release the things that aren't working. Stand up from the rubble and get walking. Okay? What, your aunt? All right, Michael. So for you, we have the Page of Swords, and it says, when the student is ready, the master will appear. When you're really ready to pick up and start doing what you can do, don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can. But when you're truly ready, when the student is truly ready, the master will appear. Okay? All right. We're going to end up with this lovely spell for my friend and spiritual child, Artemis. So we have our bowl, we have our sacred towel. Poof. And we have our moon water here. All right. Hold your talisman. Okay. Call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this flow of fortune spell for my beautiful spirit child, Artemis. In the hush of night's new embrace, I set sacred stone in its place. With pyrite for gold and quartz to restore, I open the path and unlock the door for blessings to flow and old lack be replaced. With moon water pure and clear as a bell, I pour what was lost and release every spell. The shadows wash off. The dullness departs. The staleness unhooks from the chambered heart, now cleared and cleansed in lunar well. I wipe it down soft. And then lift it in grace, calling wealth and good fortune to take up their space. With sphere in hand and intent now begun, may riches and radiance come like the sun to the soul that I name in time and in place. Artemis Brecker. Free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh, baby. You feel that, my darling? How does your talisman feel? It is charged as a motherfucker. Whoop. Yeah. Guys, it has been an amazing night. Next time I will be on will be Wednesday night, but this is going to be one of the last Wednesday nights I'm going to be doing. I will be moving Wednesdays to daytime, and I'm going to test this out next week. This is going to be our new week. I'll be posting about it, where we're going to have Tuesday daytime lives, Wednesday daytime lives, Thursday nighttime lives, Friday daytime lives, and Monday nighttime lives. So it's going to be Monday night and Thursday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday daytime. So we're going to try that for a little bit and see how it goes. All right. And we'll kind of test it out from there. Okay. So meanwhile, thank you for joining me tonight. You guys mean so much to me. You are the wind beneath my wing. Okay. So thank you. Thank you all. Merry meet.